How to beat manipulators at their game. 6 tips to avoid manipulation. Manipulation can be sneaky, but you can work to avoid it with the right strategies. If you have been the target of manipulation, it can feel confusing and hurtful. Try to understand that a manipulative person's behavior is not a reflection of you, and you don't have to accept negative treatment and manipulation. Manipulation can sometimes be subtle enough to go unrecognized. But more often than not, manipulative people use similar behaviors that can be spotted. Knowing what to look for and knowing how to respond can help you avoid manipulation. Manipulation can happen to anyone in all kinds of relationships, from friends and romantic partnerships to parents and family relationships. Even work colleagues and your boss might have manipulative tendencies. But by learning what to look for, you may be able to protect yourself from manipulation tactics and psychological games before they start. Yet, a manipulative person can be hard to recognize. Today we delve into 6 tips to help you avoid and beat manipulators at their own game. You stay to the very end because you don't want to miss any of it. 1. Know the signs. People who manipulate often exhibit similar types of behaviors. Recognizing manipulation begins with a keen awareness of the signs. Individuals who engage in manipulative behaviors often display certain red flags that, when identified, can empower you to establish healthier boundaries. One sign to watch out for are people who are overly friendly. Manipulators may employ an excessively friendly demeanor to create a sense of false intimacy. They might shower you with compliments, express exaggerated interest, or rapidly form connections to gain your trust. While genuine friendliness is positive, an overly friendly attitude, especially when coupled with rapid intimacy, can be a warning sign of manipulation. Another sign to watch out for are empty promises. Individuals who consistently make promises without following through on their commitments. Manipulators often use promises as a tool to control or influence others, but they lack the sincerity or intention to fulfill them. If you notice a pattern of unfulfilled assurances, it's essential to question the reliability of the person making those promises. Watch out for those who try to make you feel guilty. Manipulators frequently resort to guilt tripping as a means of control. They may intentionally make you feel responsible for their emotions or problems, using guilt as leverage to get what they want. If you find yourself regularly burdened with feelings of guilt without just cause, it's crucial to evaluate the dynamics of the relationship and address manipulative behaviors promptly. Trust your instincts, and if something feels off, take the time to assess the situation. Establishing open communication and setting clear boundaries will empower you to create relationships built on trust, respect, and genuine connection. 2. Be aware of your emotions. People who use manipulation often play on your emotions, but remember that you can't let them control how you feel. Understanding the role of emotions is pivotal in recognizing and resisting manipulation. Manipulators frequently exploit emotions as a central component of their tactics, aiming to influence, control, or gain an advantage in a given situation. Stay mindful of your own emotional responses in various interactions. Pay attention to sudden shifts in mood, heightened anxiety, or feelings of guilt that may arise during conversations or situations. By being aware of your emotional landscape, you empower yourself to distinguish between authentic feelings and those manipulated by external influences. It's important to understand the methods manipulators use to evoke strong emotions. Whether it's through guilt, fear, or flattery, manipulation often hinges on triggering powerful emotional reactions. By familiarizing yourself with common manipulation techniques, you can better discern when someone is attempting to exploit your emotions for their gain. It's crucial to remember that while others may attempt to play on your emotions, you ultimately control how you feel. Cultivate emotional autonomy by taking ownership of your responses and not allowing external influences to dictate your emotional state. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather evaluating and understanding them in a genuine and introspective manner. Remember, you have the agency to control your emotional responses, and by doing so, you create a foundation for healthier, more genuine connections. 3. Stay calm. It's very important to stay in control of yourself and not lose your cool when dealing with people who manipulate. Maintaining a sense of calm and composure is a crucial skill when confronting manipulative individuals. In the face of their tactics, staying in control of your emotions not only preserves your mental well-being but also serves as a powerful deterrent against manipulation. Manipulators often thrive on creating chaos and emotional turmoil to gain an upper hand. By staying calm, you preserve your rational thinking and decision-making abilities. This allows you to assess the situation objectively and respond with clarity, rather than reacting impulsively based on heightened emotions. Reacting with anger or frustration can escalate the situation and give the manipulator the reaction they desire. By staying calm, you deny them the satisfaction of seeing you lose control. Your composed demeanor can act as a counterforce, disrupting their attempts to manipulate your emotions. Staying calm is an assertion of personal power. It sends a clear message that you cannot be easily swayed or controlled. This can be a powerful deterrent, as manipulators often target individuals they perceive as vulnerable or easily influenced. Your calm demeanor establishes a boundary that signals resilience. Staying calm is not a sign of weakness but a strategic choice to protect your mental and emotional well-being. By refusing to let manipulators rattle you or get under your skin, you reclaim control over your responses and foster an environment of respect and assertiveness in your relationships. 4. Avoid personalizing. Even though manipulation can be hurtful, try to understand that this behavior has nothing to do with you. The manipulator's actions are a reflection of their own challenges and struggles, rather than a commentary on your worth or capabilities. Manipulation often stems from the manipulator's own insecurities, fears, or unmet needs. Their actions are a manifestation of their internal struggles rather than a direct response to your actions or character. Manipulative behaviors are often learned or developed as coping mechanisms, and they may not be consciously targeted at you. Recognize that your worth is not determined by the opinions or manipulative actions of others. By avoiding personalization, you not only protect your self-esteem but also create a mental space that allows you to respond to manipulation with greater resilience and clarity. Manipulation is a reflection of the other person's internal struggles and inadequacies, not a verdict on your worth or capabilities. 5. Listen. While it doesn't feel good for someone to attempt to manipulate you, being confrontational can inflame the situation. Adopting a confrontational stance can often escalate tensions. By actively listening, you gain insight into the motivations behind the manipulator's actions. It could be a result of unmet needs, insecurities, or a desire for control. Understanding their perspective can help you address the root causes of the manipulation. It is a strategic approach that allows you to gather information, understand motivations, and respond assertively. By engaging in empathetic listening, you transform a potentially confrontational situation into an opportunity for constructive communication and conflict resolution. Try listening with empathy so that you can identify what their needs or wants are. 6. Respect your boundaries. Maintaining a strong sense of self and safeguarding your well-being is paramount when faced with manipulation. Once you've actively listened to the other person and identified manipulative tactics, it becomes crucial to assert and uphold your boundaries. Respecting your own limits not only preserves your integrity but also sends a powerful message that manipulative tactics will not succeed. Upholding your boundaries is an act of self-respect. It reaffirms your commitment to your values and principles, ensuring that you do not compromise your integrity in the face of manipulation. Respond assertively but not aggressively. Clearly communicate your boundaries in a firm yet respectful manner. Avoid escalating the situation with hostility, as this can inadvertently fuel the manipulator's tactics. Consistently enforcing your boundaries is vital. Manipulators may test your resolve, but by maintaining a consistent stance, you establish a pattern that communicates your unwavering commitment to your limits. That would be all for now. Thank you for staying right to the very end. See you next time. Till then, remain blessed.